Raw, uncut, and unfiltered macaroni and Big Tony Jones back at it. It's Tuesday evening. Y'all missed the midday live. It was on and popping. You know what I'm saying? We got into a couple things on the low, you know what I'm talking about? Tonight, I got a serious story coming out of Georgia. You know what I'm talking about? Man, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Relationships are not easy. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? But this one takes the cake in terms of loyalty. And is there a thing called too much loyalty? You get what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that tuned in on last night's chat. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all my homegirls, all my sisters in the chat. If you're feeling good, feeling great, throw a rose emoji in the chat for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Lady T. Shout out to the Knight who tuned in last night. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to New Jersey. You know what I'm talking about in the building. Shout out to my player partners. You know what I'm saying? All my player partners, my partner players. If you're feeling good, feeling great, throw a salute emoji in the chat. That's how we always do it. Now, new thing that we got going on. If you missed the live, you know what I'm talking about? If you do miss the live, I will always, moving forward, chop them up into clips. So y'all can go ahead, you know what I'm saying, see some of the, some of the highlights. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Lady T in the chat, always on roll call, always on time. Salute to the grind. I appreciate you every single day. You know what I'm talking about? But we got ourselves a dramatic story, to say the least. All right? A dramatic story. Okay? So we're going to get down. We're going to go to Georgia. I got to make sure my monitors is good, make sure I'm straight. You know what I'm talking about? All right.
He said he was cheating before he got shot in the head, and he was cheating after he got shot in the head. What the do y'all expect that girl to do? She done helped this man get all the way back to feeling good, and now he's still back on the same boat. You can't force a man to change. That man got shot in the head. Everybody left him except her.
Imagine getting shot in the head. All right? Imagine getting shot in the head, and your woman's gonna heal you back to normal. All right? Now, the story takes a deep dive. We're gonna get into it. I'm not gonna waste too much of y'all time. All right?
In April 2020, Jamal Collins' life changed forever when he was shot in the head.
Yo, what's up? Motherfucker parked up, all that, huh?
The incident resulted in a traumatic brain injury. Doctors were uncertain about his recovery, but by his side stood Lynn, his devoted baby mother. Lynn became Jamal's primary caregiver, helping him relearn basic tasks and navigate the challenges of his new reality. Not only was she taking care of him, but their son as well. Their journey was documented on platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, where they inspired many with their resilience and love.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Because you don't want daddy to go through the door the wrong way.
Most people who are vain, you know what I'm saying, are not going to stick by your side in a situation like that. Knowing you was already doing dirt before, you get shot. We don't know why he got shot. That part we don't know. But most women, if they're vain, male or female, if they're vain, ain't going to stick by you. Or probably going to create other relationships outside the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to hold it down like this sister did. All right, let's continue.
Girl, you gotta have my back. Me and you. Your body on my body too. Your body. Oh, no holding out. I wanna know the hype.
What?
Why would you do that?
Huh?
As Jamal's condition improved, the couple continued to share their lives online, gaining a significant following. Their story was one of hope, showing that love could overcome even the most daunting obstacles. This journey wasn't easy, but Lynn was determined to help Jamal recover.
See, this is when social media can be used to a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she uplifted him in his time of need. You get what I'm saying? I don't think had she been be so positive, you get what I'm saying, and allow him to be himself in this time, I don't think he'd come out like this. You know what I'm saying? It's a very stressful situation to have to be in, and I commend her for being there. Because I'm telling you, if you're a vain individual, you're not gonna cope with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna cope with it.
While doctors warned he might be paralyzed, Lynn refused to accept that as his fate. Every day, Lynn helped him out of bed and guided him through speech exercises. Because at one point, Jamal couldn't speak, walk, or do anything on his own. But everything changed thanks to Lynn's dedication.
Okay, so Jamal has a TBI, and this is what he does when he has too much saliva on his tongue and he's trying to say something, but he's not able to swallow the spit enough. Is that correct, Jamal?
No.
Okay, help me with that. Why do you do that? Your lips?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Your lips is dry or your tongue is dry?
Wet.
Your lips are too wet or your tongue is too wet?
Wet.
The tongue is too wet, so you're trying to dry it to talk.
As the years went by, Jamal slowly got his confidence back. His progress was incredible, and soon...
There's a certain thing called being grateful. The story takes a real deep twist. But gratitude, if somebody is willing to stick by your side through times like that, you got to be the most loyalist individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just all of a sudden start feeling yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but hey, everybody does their own thing. So we're going to continue because the story does get deep, y'all. And if you're watching right now, you're 100% a real one. Smash up the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because we bring the flavor each and every single night. 9 p.m. roll call, 12 midday.
He and Lynn became a fan favorite couple on TikTok. Their love story and healing journey helped them gain over 900,000 followers and build a massive presence online.
Oh, cheating ass, toxic ass, good dick motherfucker. Hate your ass. With my man today, back outside tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be done with him today, then be at his house tomorrow. I'll be busting out the windows, got him switching up his car.
But with fame comes drama, and the internet, as usual, had something to say. Rumors started swirling around Lynn, questioning her motives. People asked, is she only staying for the money? Does she really love him? Or is she using him for clout?
Her comment is, she states that I cheated on Jamal with his friend. Jamal, have I cheated on you with your friend?
No, at all. No.
And who was your best friend?
Hold on, all this slow. Hold on. So now you know the internet devils is out. Here's this lady Lynn doing all of this correct. Matter of fact, she's going above and beyond as a woman to rehabilitate her man. All right, that's what I see. And then the internet wolves coming out talking like, there must be some kind of ulterior motive. So therefore, she's sleeping with his partner. You know what I'm saying? She's taking his money and the disability money. The stuff people come up with, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I see a loving a mother, you know what I'm saying, who cares about the father of her child. That's what I see. That's what I see.
Don.
And can you show us Don?
Yeah,
So everybody who is a real Lynn Mall family, friend, supporter, knows who Don is. Don has been here from the beginning. He has done everything that you can imagine to help this man continue to progress and get better and better. And majority of y'all don't have friends like that that's gonna even help y'all when y'all are that low. He was the only friend that was there.
Hell yeah.
I respect his girlfriend respects me, and we do everything that we can to make sure that Jamal continues to grow.
Alright.
About this money. Y'all say I gotta keep putting. Okay.
I mean, the mere fact that she's online defending herself, I don't understand that. Like, how are you online defending this kind of nonsense, bro? We got a comment in the comment section. People are haters. You can't do or have nothing good with someone coming to attack. That's 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's doing something that's I commend her for doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a humblest thing to do. You get what I'm saying? And yet still the haters are still gonna try to put a fork and a wedge between her relationship. You know what I'm saying? To accuse her of sleeping with his partner. Hey man, I'm trying to figure out though, where they come up with that scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's just usually gotta be some. If you're gonna accuse somebody, it's gotta be a receipt. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be a receipt.
Money. Right? What? Man, I owe you that.
Now, Jamal, do I spend your disability check?
Let's clear it up. Does she get a disability check for you?
No.
Thank you. Now, for the people who want to know what I do, I went to school to be an esthetician, so I do lashes, I do facials. I have my own job doing payroll, so I don't sit here and need Jamal for nothing. I help Jamal because I want to. You guys are forgetting that I had $1 million that if I would have pulled the plug on him, I could have been living my own best life. I didn't have to do this. I do this because I love Jamal. Now, all y'all projecting on me because of how you feel about showbiz. So she's saying if she would have pulled the plug, she would have got $1 million insurance payout. She didn't pull the plug. If this what she's saying is true, I commend her for that because, hey man, a lot of people, evil individual, hey, gonna pull that plug, man. I don't want that money. Not gonna lie to you. Some people gonna do that shit. We got comment in the comment section. There aren't a lot of women who will stick by a man like this, especially when he's cheating before he got shot. Oh my gosh. The man was already, dibble-dabbling in infidelity. All right, dibble-dabbling on the other side of town. He was already doing that. Then he gets shot in the head. You know what most women's gonna do? They're gonna leave. Man, you ain't been treating me good any goddamn way, and now you need my help. But she looked the other way. She's caring. She's forgiving. You know what I'm saying? They got a child. I'm trying to do the right thing. I commend it. But the story gets deeper. It takes a twist, man. Baby daddy, and y'all want him to be Charles and wouldn't want to be here, and I wouldn't take care of him, and the men knowing that your baby mama's not going to take care of you, I don't know what to tell you. But this man was good to me. So all the females that's acting like, oh my God, he did this and he made me feel like this. When Jamal got shot, there was a man, one bitch that could post nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Not this is me and him here, and we was here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
The accusations got out of hand, some even going as far as claiming she slept with Jamal's brother. A complete lie. Despite everything Lynn had done, she was dragged through the mud. And the truth is, if it weren't for Lynn and her mother, Jamal wouldn't have progressed the way he did. His entire story would have went unknown.
But this is also the dangers of social media, though. Their relationship probably would have been great if he didn't have. Now they big time on TikTok and Facebook and all that stuff. Now the haters coming out making up all kind of stories. First he was sleeping with the best friend. Now you're sleeping with the brother. It's like, yo, without no receipts. If you got receipts, now we talking. But I ain't seen no receipts now. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't seen nothing.
If she hadn't been the one documenting his recovery.
We do appreciate y'all getting him and taking the time to keep him with y'all and do for him. But at the same time, y'all are...
So there's two sides to every story, right? All right? So this is the family side. I'm going to let them talk. I'm not going to give it away. But it's two sides, because we 6 o'clock. Now 6:01, now 5:59, so we got to hear the other side. We got to keep it a buck. You know what I'm talking about?
Mistreating him by keeping him away from his family. That's all we are saying. We have never did anything to harm Jamal, no more than what y'all are doing. No, y'all know that Jamal has behavior issues where he hits everybody, and we deal with that. Everybody in his family. Everybody in his family deal with it. And we still get Jamal. Like, come on now. Your mom be putting her hands on him, all type of shit. Let's talk about how you was Jamal. The mom. Like, let's be real.
What? You're accusing her mom of sleeping with Jamal? Come on, man. This is like Young and the Restless. Where's Victor Newman when you need him? Like Days of Our Lives, nigga. What are we talking about? How? Okay, listen, man. Unless you got the receipt, and what kind of mother would do that? Especially, you didn't see the condition the boy was in, man. The boy could barely walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. How you giving off Wu-Tang? I'm just saying. I don't get it.
Talk about how he was the mom. Shauna. Y'all want Shauna trying to get her get back. That's why you leave the responsibility on Ree, your mom. The bitch that look like mother
That's another thing. Like, the boy don't even live at this girl house. Ears. Like, he lives at the mama house. And then you whatever. Yeah, the mama. She was trying to fuck. The mama was trying to fuck on the brother. The brother was fuck what you talking about. And that's what when shit start going left. What you talking about? Like, motherfuckers been around since they.
Nah, man, they gotta take away smartphones from some people, man. Cause people be embarrassing themselves and putting their family issues all in the public eye because they can go live on their camera one time, man. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that shit. You should not be emotionally charged and talking your business on camera. Straight up. You know what I mean? One of your friends got to tell you to come off this live shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Shut us out. This is what they wanted. You wanted to do it by yourself. G motherfuckers let you do it by yourself. Nobody's finna keep doing police ass shit. Nobody's finna keep. Why is the family still being dragged? Y'all got the boy, right? Y'all got the money, right? Y'all have the means to take care of him, right? So what's the problem?
Recently, Jamal's family has come forward to share their version of the story. According to them, Lynn and her mother allegedly had the courts place restrictions, preventing Jamal from visiting or being around his family. The order reportedly...
Oh, so looks like they got some receipts here, goddammit. So now we got to look at the story a little different. Why is the family keeping Jamal away from his family? That's the question I would ask. You get what I'm saying? It could be two ways. Either something wrong with Jamal's family, they're going to take advantage of the boy or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, she's just being a sucker and wants to be controlling and manipulate and control the situation. You know, there's people that's like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put nothing past nobody. But they got the receipt. Why they did that, I don't know. But they got the receipt.
Included his mother, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters. They also accused Lynn and her mother of having financial motives for taking care of Jamal, even going as far as to claim that Lynn's mother had been involved with Jamal romantically, and that Lynn herself had been unfaithful. Eventually, Lynn's mother got so fed up with the accusations that she went live with Jamal to address the rumors. That's when the truth finally came out. Jamal admitted he had cheated on Lynn, both before and after his brain injury.
So let's get some tea out. Before.
All right, hold on, my monitor. Okay, so here's the tea that's about to be dropped. The mama couldn't take it no more. The mama said, I ain't sleeping with this child. She couldn't take it no more. Got the boy on camera about to spill the beans. Now, I'm just saying, man, I think the mama taking advantage of him at this point. At this particular junction, I would say the mama's taking advantage of him because he doesn't seem like he's all there. No normal man's gonna go on camera and admit to cheating. No, we don't do shit like that.
Your relationship, right? Who was the cheater in y'all's relationship? All right, we couldn't hear that. We couldn't hear that. They want to know. They think they spilling some tea. So here, before you were injured, who was the cheater in your relationship? Was it you or her? Are you sure? I'm asking you. Are you sure? Are you sure it was you? Were you a cheater? I'm asking you. I didn't really mess with you too much with it back then. Huh? Look at, he's smiling. Were you a cheater? A little bit? Yeah. Okay.
Nah, I think the mama wrong for this, man. The mama wrong for this, man. This poor child can't even function correctly. He's not fully better. I mean, he's a lot better. But he's not all there, man. Now it's like you just taking advantage of the poor boy. And now you got the boy telling on himself.
Have you been with another girl since your injury?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that either.
Yeah.
Are you guys hearing some of the tea that people think that they know?
Yeah.
So for those of you who are unaware, Jamal did live with his sneaky link, right?
So not only was he cheating after the fact, he went to go live with the concubine. Oh my God. You see, that's ungratefulness at its finest. 100% ungratefulness. You know what I'm saying? But the mama fucked up though. The mama should have never put this poor child on the camera like this in the conditions that he is in. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I know she's trying to clear herself, but I don't agree with it. I don't.
Yeah. Once Jamal was able to move around in a wheelchair and stuff, he wasn't fully healed, but he didn't have a feeding tube or you didn't have a trach. He moved in with his sneaky link, right?
I did.
Y'all hear that? So
comment in the comment section. He admitted to cheating while in this condition. That's what I'm saying. It's terrible. Lady T, you on the ball with this one because it don't make sense. I don't think he's in the right condition to be talking for himself about these kind of subject matters, yet alone on camera. You know what I'm saying? And where's Lynn in the situation? You know what I'm saying? How come the mom didn't consult with Lynn, her daughter, before all this shit?
this is what I say, be prepared.
Jamal and Lynn's mother addressed.
Hold on. My monitor, I didn't press the button. Hold on, y'all.
And cleared up some of the circulating rumors. Meanwhile, Lynn posted a video sharing her thoughts and feelings about the situation.
Hey y'all, my name is Lynn, and a lot of you know that this page has been built off of the love for my family, taking care of my son, taking care of my child's father who has suffered with a traumatic brain injury. But today, I'm starting a new journey.
Oh, we got a comment in the comment section, man. So his sneaky link took care of him too. I mean, I think she took advantage of him. There must have been something in it for her because she definitely wasn't doing what Lynn was doing for him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, people got short-term memory and forget the good that you do for them. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a series that's called I Am Not Only a Caregiver, because the truth is, I'm still human, I'm still a woman, and I'm still Lynn. I want to show what it looks like to grieve someone who is still living. I want to show what it feels like to love someone who has changed when your love has stayed the same. I want to just be transparent and show the parts that no one shows when it comes to being a caregiver. The loneliness, the heartbreaks, when you can't talk to people because they don't, relate.
Lynn also had prior experience with TBI.
Man, I feel sorry for Lynn though in the sense that, man, when you're loyal and then this happens, it could shatter you, man. You know what I mean? But I think because she already had a social media presence, she can kind of use that to continue, you know what I'm saying, on her solo career. You know what I'm saying? Because she already got the followers. You know what I'm talking about?
Traumatic brain injury care, as her father had gone through a similar situation. So when it came to caring for her child's father, she already knew what to do, having helped care for her own dad. Now, how do you feel about this situation? Do you agree with Jamal's family or side with Lynn and her mother? Whose side do you believe? And what would you do if you were in their...
If I'm picking a side, I never pick sides. I'm 6 o'clock. I can't pick a side. It's not my character. But I can say, homeboy is messed up for cheating on Lynn. That's 100%. She done basically saved your life. She could have pulled the plug and took the insurance money. Saved your life, got you back on your feet, and you sneak off with the what it called the sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't never heard that term before. I was like, sneaky link? Hey, maybe I'm old school, man, but I ain't never heard that term before. But it's a tragic situation, though. You know what I'm saying? Love, but I still feel like love does still exist. You know, I'm an old school player. Love still does exist. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, in this era, loyalty is being tested. You know what I'm saying? With too much social media and all this other stuff, loyalty in relationships get tested every single goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys on a Tuesday night. We're going to be back at it tomorrow night. Matter of fact, we're going to be back at it tomorrow afternoon, 12 noon. Hold on, what we say here? He'd have to stay. He'd have to stay with the sneaky link. You say he ain't gonna be in your house. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, that kind of disloyalty, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? After everything I did. Matter of fact, somebody who's gangster, man, it might, you know what I'm saying, put him back in the same position he started. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I say, fuck that. I done put you together. You know what I'm saying? And you want to cheat on me, or are you going back to how you started? I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But that's not the way to handle a situation. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that to somebody who took the time out to care for you. And so basically, you have a child and should take care of you like a child. You understand what I'm saying? How is that fair for you to repay the person by cheating on them? But the mother is terribly wrong for having this brother admit to cheating on camera. The man drooling all over himself and could barely speak, man. Barely functional correctly. And you got this kid on camera admitting that he cheated before and after. I don't agree with it at all. If he had a conscious mind, if he was thinking at the time, like if he's normal, he's not telling on himself. Much less he's gonna tell on himself to his mother-in-law. Come on, man. Come on with it, bro. That don't make no sense. That don't add up. The math don't math. The math's not mathing. It's a science. You know what I'm saying? No player partner's gonna do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I commend Lynn. I think the mother is a sucker. Somehow I feel like the mother probably could have slept with him though. Because why would you put him out like that? And then why would we got a comment in the comment section. You can tell he's not completely 100. The boy is not 100% there. He's not. So check it, right? Even if he was cheating, all right? I don't think consciously he know what the fuck is going on, man. He could be easily manipulated and taken advantage of. That's what I feel. That's why I think Lynn kind of kept him cocooned. You get what I'm saying? That's what I feel, right? But it's called ungratefulness in the end, though. In the long run, family, I feel like the brother was ungrateful. You get what I'm saying? The lady went out of her way to take care of you. She went out of her way to love you and your child. And then you still cheated with some, you know what I mean, loosey-goosey on Front Street. They always end up doing that. It's not going to work on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be back at it tomorrow night. You know what I'm talking about? Tomorrow afternoon as well. All right? So I'm going to chat y'all tomorrow. And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby. And it's nothing but love.